Hello and welcome back to Diary of My Frugal Life. My name is Louisa. I live in the southeast of England with my adult son, and on my channel I talk about everything about my frugal life. Today is Saturday, the 31st of May, and tomorrow we are going to a picnic with our church, and it's going to be an all-day thing, and we're going to take food to share with everybody there. So I decided, why not show you how I prepare for my picnic, the food I'm going to take, and everything. So yeah, this is a picnic with the Portuguese community, so we're going to kind of do like a Portuguese type of picnic. So it might be different from the British picnics that you might have. If you are British, if you live in a different country, you might do it also differently. So you know, I want to share with you what I'm gonna make. So I already started making some bread dough. So it's trying to double. I haven't made it for a long time yet, so it still needs to rest for a while before I can bake it. But I doubled the recipe because I want to make one loaf in my cast iron pan, and I would like to make like all rolls or baguettes. Not sure yet which format I'm gonna mold them. So yeah, I would like to do that. I am going to make some breaded turkey steaks. Panados is the breaded meat that we do in Portugal, and it's a staple in a picnic. Everyone loves a panado. I am going to blitz my bread, make the breadcrumbs. I will homemade them, and I will prepare everything. So yeah, I'm gonna start with that, and then I will show you the rest of the food I'm making. Sorry for the washing machine, I've got loads of washing to do, so it will be on the background. I'm sorry about that. Now the first thing I need to do is to season the turkey steaks. So I went to get a container because I'm going to season the turkey steaks there. I probably need to cut them because I want to make them smaller. I prefer my panados smaller. So yeah, I will kind of make like smaller portions of meat. That's what I prefer, especially for a picnic. I think this is the best way to do it. Because, you know, with a picnic, you kind of eat it like as you go. It's not like a meal that you have sitting down. So, you know, for me, it makes sense to kind of have smaller. So I am going to season these with salt. Hope you can see. Let me bring it down. I'm going to add some salt. I'm going to add some pepper. I'm going to add a bay leaf. Actually, you can cut it. I'm going to add some garlic as well. And then you need something like acidic. I think it's acidic that you say. So you can use wine, you can use lemon. Yeah, so you need something to. Oh wow! I've never seen a garlic with this. I'm sure I'm gonna throw it away. I've never seen that. I have no idea what went wrong there. Wow. Have you ever seen a garlic bulb like that? And my garlics are not even old. So I'm just going to slice the garlic, because you just want it for the seasoning. Okay, so this is absolutely fine. Yeah, and that's why I'm doing in a container, because I am going to close this box. Again, you don't need to worry about the lemon seeds, because when you're going to bread the meat, you're going to ensure that everything is out. Now I'm going to cover these, and I'm going to put these in the fridge for a while before I bread my meat. The other meat dish I want to make is to roast some chicken drumsticks. So I've got some chicken drumsticks. They're almost defrosted, but not quite, but it's fine because I'm just going to season before I put it in the oven, so it's okay. I'm going to prepare everything, and then I will do the oven and put 2 or 3 things at the same time in the oven, because I will need to use the oven a lot today. Okay, for season I am going to add a little bit of olive oil, and I'm going to use some of these pepper paste, the Portuguese pepper paste I'm always using because I love it. So I'm just going to pour some here and brush. Now, because this already has salt, I am not going to add any salt. Okay. I'm going to add some wine to get some liquid. Now I'm going to allow this to season for a while before I put it in the oven. So yeah, it will continue defrosting, so it's fine. Now I'm going to prepare the breadcrumbs. I'm just going to use my food processor to blitz it very small. Again, this is frozen, so you're just going to give it an opportunity to actually defrost a little bit more. I might need to, give me a second. I should try to break it even though it's a bit frozen. This one is very frozen. I just have the ends of the bread. I freeze them and then I use it to make breadcrumbs, so you know, nothing is wasted. So I'm sure this will be enough. If not, I put the rest of the bread in the freezer because I don't want it to defrost. This should be alright, but if it's not, I can easily make some more. And I'm just going to put it here in this container, because then I will use this container for doing the bread, I think. Just need to make sure I take everything from here, because again, nothing goes to waste. This bit is not blitzed properly, but this is fine. So yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm just going to put the lid on and reserve these for later, for when I do the breaded thing. Now I'm going to prepare some homemade sausage rolls. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just take the sausage meat from the casing. I am going to add some seasoning here because otherwise it will be very bland. So I'm going to add just a tiny bit of salt because the sausages already have a little bit, but these are the bland ones, so yeah. I am going to add some sage. And I am going to add some pepper. And I am going to add some mustard powder. Now I'm just going to mix everything together. I definitely don't want my sausage rolls to be blunt. That's fine. Now I've got my puff pastry. Okay. Oh my god. So, oh, I think my fridge is now too cold and my pastry just broke. Oh dear. It's kind of it seems like frozen. So basically, because I bought a lot of things, I I put my fridge settings a little bit up because I didn't want things to go off. And now my puff pastry, oh dear, this looks awful. It's, yeah, you can see it's frozen. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna allow it to be more at room temperature, and hopefully with the rolling pin I can salvage these. I hope, because I certainly don't want to go outside to buy nothing else. You know, I went out, I spent my money yesterday for the picnic, and that's it. These things are never like truly frugal. However, it wasn't too bad, but you know, it was still some money that I need to spend. I need to go and get my rolling pin and see if I can do anything. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to kind of save these. Oh, it's really annoying me. If I can save these, would be great. Because you know, you don't want the dough to break, but I'm gonna add some flour. Not loads, just a tiny bit to see if I can kind of glue these together. You know, yeah, hopefully it will help. Oh yeah, much better. I definitely don't like to, you know, waste things, and this was really upsetting me. So, yay. So, how am I going to do this so I don't break anymore my pastry? I know, because I made these, I think it was Christmas time I made it like that, and they were really, really nice. I know. I think that's exactly what I'm gonna make. However, that time I had like the special Christmas sausage meat that you can find in the supermarket, so I didn't do the seasoning um, the same. But the reason was because I had, you know, a very nice sausage meat that was already seasoned properly. However, making your own seasoning is much better. No, I couldn't speak just now. So yeah, just making sure I'm spreading enough sausage meat everywhere. And yes, I love using my hands to do these things. I know some people don't like to touch meat, that's fine. Up to you. I don't know, I always liked, I think that's why I love cooking so much, is because I do like to touch the food. I like sensory bit. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm just going to roll. Ooh, sorry. I can't remember if I added cheese to my Christmas ones. Probably I did. I think I've done, if it wasn't the Christmas one, was some other sausage rolls I made not long ago. You can definitely add some cheese in the middle. I'm not gonna do it, I just want the plain sausage meat. And now I'm just going to roll these. So they're going to look a little bit different than like a Greggs sausage meat, basically. I'm gonna get my tray ready. So I'm gonna use these baking sheet, because why would I have to use my own if there's one here. I'm just going to cut these. Yeah, I will cut better, just trying to these ones can be like that. I can do them like that. I like them like this. And I think that's how I made them in Christmas. Was like these, like smashed. A smashed sausage roll. They look so good. They are so good made like these. I don't know if you ever tried, but I do. I do like these. It's amazing. I will cut the leftover paper, but I just want to ensure I've got the space for the sausage rolls. So you got 7 sausage rolls. If you cut them smaller, you can make more. But I don't need to make more. I'm gonna have plenty of food. Just I won't have diversity, not everything the same. So here are they. So I'm gonna already put these in the oven with the chicken drumsticks. It was now time to start breading the turkey steaks, and I was talking to my son in Portuguese, so I had to take the audio from this video. But as you can see, I was talking and cooking at the same time. So as I breaded each bit of the turkey steak, I was transferring it to the frying pan. You will see later. But that's what I was doing here. So I was taking the turkey steak from the seasoned container, put it in the breaded container, put it on the frying pan, and the ones that I had more, I left it on a wooden bored. I forgot the word. Sorry so much. It's the end of the day and I'm tired. My brain is tired. So yeah, oh, these were lovely. We ate all of them during the picnic. These were so nice. The lemon seasoning, it gave it, you know, a great taste. Really enjoyed these. But as you can see, very soon I am frying everything. Is not here yet. Oh, just waiting a little bit. Doing a voiceover is a bit awkward because you don't know what's going on. So yeah, you can see I was frying with a little bit of not olive oil, a vegetable oil. And I prefer these being smaller because you can just pick, like finger food, you can just pick up a little bit and snack on it. That's great. After I finished with the turkey steaks, I started to make some soft baked cookies. The recipe is from Love from Natalie. Is on a website, and she also has a video, a YouTube video, where she shares this recipe. I've made this recipe before a few times already. We love this recipe. Is really nice and so easy to make. So yeah, it's just cream the butter with the sugar, you add the egg, you add the flour, and then you add the fillings. Now, I used less fillings that she recommends because she recommends 300 grams of filling, but I think with 200 grams of chocolate chips was absolutely fine. And I love it. But you can definitely use different fillings. I think next time I'm going to try with fudge chunks because I really like that as well. So I think I'm going to try. And they are so easy to make because I'm going to use an ice cream scoop, and I just make little balls. My ice cream scoop comes up quite small. I know there are bigger ice cream scoops. My one's not the biggest one, but they were perfect. The size was perfect because, you know, they're going to melt and they're going to be so nice. And, you know, you don't really need loads. A big, not loads, you don't need a big, huge cookie. However, I don't because otherwise I would get a bit, I don't know. I like these kind of desserts, but I don't really do well with too much sugar. So yeah, they bake in the oven. The first ones was around 12 minutes, and then I reduced the time to 8 minutes because the oven was really hot. But you can see just very soon how beautiful they look like. And now it's the next day. I'm showing you everything I took out of the fridge. Is everything covered? I'm sorry because it was very early in the morning and I didn't want to open the boxes. But uh, you know, I had the sausage rolls, the soft cookies, the bread. I needed to discard the other bread I was making. It didn't go well, so I had to do that. But I had the turkey steaks, the chicken drumsticks. It was really nice. I had loads of food. Everyone had loads of food. And then I can show you here how we put everything together. And we enjoyed a great day with our Portuguese community from church. It was beautiful, great, and I was exhausted when I got home. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this different video.